I trust that you're in good health, but I just want to take your blood pressure first. We want to make sure your heart is in good health. Keep your feet on the floor and don't cross them. And then I'm going to hold your arm at the level of your heart for the most accurate reading. Now, don't talk while this is happening because it will make it higher than it really is. Mm. 129/84. Great health.
Yeah. Are you alive?
Yeah. Great heart health.
Are you alive? Oh.
How you play the game with the people that writing your rules? Ain't the fame that I'm after when paying the dues. I've been through the pain that's reflected in the attitude. Might be winning now, but the thing is that I had to lose. Who's gonna tell me what you really wanna do? And lonely at the top, cause there ain't a lot of room. Ain't no other option, that's all I ever knew. So I'ma get it poppin', you know how I'ma do. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. Guarantee you can know I'm a threat. I've been down through the blood and the sweat. And I ain't close to being done yet, I'm going on it.
Hey, it's Weston Deal for the passion of a whole lot of fashion. Today, I have a really, really special person that I want to introduce to the Weston GQ family. She's accomplished something that the world needs to see. Here's up in the building. I've known this young lady since she was a little girl. When she was playing in the sand, sliding on the slippery slide with ponytails in her hair. And she has made a great accomplishment, and the world needs to see it. Who is that fine woman right there? Turn the light on you. I got to turn the light on this beautiful woman.
Cute.
Look at you,
Oh my
Miss Jack.
God.
Oh. How you doing,
I'm
sister?
good. You come up here to see Kurt?
Yeah, I'll come see Kurt and
Dr. Kurt.
Dr. Kurt.
Dr. Kurt. I think he just went up there.
What you think about Dr. Kurt?
I love her. Well, you know, I used to take her to school when she was about in the 3rd grade. And I'm so proud of her. I am so super proud of her.
And I'm proud of her too. That's why I'm here.
Yes, and she beats up Kirk, and I like that.
She beat him up pretty good.
Beat him up.
She worked him over.
Mm-hmm. She gotta take Tylenol. But yeah, she's good. I love her.
She's good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what room she's at?
I'm not sure. I have to look on the thing. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna walk up there with you.
Okay, come on. Hey, now, before we start walking, I got to introduce this beautiful queen here. This is my sister, Miss Jackie. And Miss Jackie has been in my life my whole entire adult life. And she just a great person.
Love this guy.
Love this guy?
Love this.
And her husband is how I met her, my dear friend, Mr. Kurt. And we're going to see him get beat up, right?
Yes. I want to go upstairs. I've never seen it. I'm on my way.
Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You doing all right?
So let's come on in. Let's go inside. So, a little doctor. We're going to see a little doctor. Oh, right here. Hi is right.
Lord have mercy.
Hi is right.
What is happening?
Oh my goodness.
Who is that? You know what it is?
D?
Yes, D. Who is not the bride? Hey,
Wow.
little sister. Now, when I heard the news that this beautiful young lady, becoming a doctor at the age of, what, 27? 27. Hey, the world needed to see that. And so on my channel, it's a family channel. It's called Weston GQ, and it's based on ordinary people that are doing extraordinary things. And she is extraordinary to me. We're going to talk to her. We're going to talk about what gave her the inspiration and to keep going. All right. So, hey, we'll be back. Weston GQ for the passion and a whole lot of fashion. Woo.
Gotta go to work.
You gotta go back to work. See you later.
So if you don't want to stay and watch your poppy,
No.
I need you to hold my hand. No, she told you to beat me up.
All right, see you later. So can I ask you a question while you're working on it?
Sure.
So what gave you the inspiration to become and stick with this particular career?
I would say God directly led me here because I was going to do physical therapy. After I lived in Spain for 3 years, I was like, I've got to get back into school, and how am I going to make that happen? And I already knew that that's what I wanted to do. So I said, okay. I applied, and they replied to me that I took one of the wrong courses. So they were like, take this course instead, reapply, and then we can get it going. But with physical therapy, you have to apply a year in advance for a course like that. Or for that kind of program. So for me to just take one class and reapply, that will be over a year process. And I was already working as a physical therapy assistant. So the girl training me was like, I'm about to start chiropractic school. It's also a doctoral degree. We treat the same population of patients, but the only thing is you don't need this one class to apply. The admission requirements were almost the exact same, except you didn't need physics, and that was the class. And I was like, are you serious? Like, God, are you for real? So on a hunch, I just applied, and I was nervous because I was like, I planned to do physical therapy most of my life, so am I just like, one, taking the easy way out, or am I just like settling for something? And I worried as I started the program that, what if I don't like this and then I accumulate all this student debt and I never even wanted to do this?
Yes.
But that didn't happen. I think God just throughout the course of the program just showed me like my scope of practice within chiropractic is that of the same a physical therapist, but I can order labs for my patients if I see, okay, we've been working on your back for 4 to 5 weeks and there's not significant change. That's not normal. Maybe you need diagnostic imaging, or maybe you need lab work.
Yes.
A physical therapist, depending on the state, cannot do that. In the state of Texas, they cannot order lab work. They can't send you for imaging. So it actually opened my scope of practice.
Wow.
And for me, it was like God's plan the whole time.
Wow. This is what we're talking about, when a person, just dives into her career or what the places that God leads them, He will direct your path. Like she was saying, one thing led to another, and now look at her. What type of patients do you normally see? Is it back patients, knee patients, spine patients?
So I am a chiropractor who's established a specialty in sports chiropractic, but I'm still a family practitioner. So most people think that chiropractors are back experts, and we are, but we can treat every joint in your body. If you got something going on with your elbow, your knee, your ankle, your TMJ, your face joints, I can adjust and treat all of those joints, not just the back. We just have an emphasis on the back because our central nervous system is controlled by our brain and spine.
Okay.
So everything kind of starts there.
Yes.
And everything can end there too. If you have a severe brain or spinal injury, it could change the quality of your life severely.
Yes.
So that's why there's an emphasis there.
Wow. Being a doctor, she knows what she's talking about. And that's the key. That's the key to your craft. If you know what you're doing, then it doesn't seem like work. It's just a hobby that's turned into a financial living. So, hey, we're going to let her do a little work here and just watch and see how she takes care of her patients, okay? Hey, again, it's Western GQ for the passion and a whole lot of fashion.
lay on your side for me. Lay on, face this way.
This was a surprise for her. It was a big surprise, but you can see that we didn't catch her out of uniform. She's beautiful. I'm a hair person, and her hair is all natural, all beautiful. And these are the things that we love to see with our young children growing up to be adults. Okay, hey, job well done.
And go seated, facing that way. A lot of times, most chiropractors won't tell you that I can adjust your back every single day, and without any muscle work, no significant changes will happen. So that's why I've gone out of my way to shadow doctors who emphasize exercise, because the research supports the exercise. You can't really get away from it. Now, I understand chiropractors who partner with PTs. I'll do the adjustment. I'll send you to someone to do the exercise because they still recognize the worth. But I didn't go to school for almost 8 years to send you to somebody else when I learned how to do that. Drop your ear for me. And sit up tall. And just relax into my hand here. Gonna have you take this ear to your shoulder. And we're doing something called pin and stretch, where I kind of pin the muscle that's working and allow him to actively stretch it out with his own head. We can target the scalenes by having him look upward. And just hold. He probably hates me right now, but it will feel much better in the end. And we can have him look down into his armpit to get these levator scap muscles. So I've been working him kind of hard in here. He'll let you know. So today we're gonna stretch instead, so that we've been strengthening a lot. So just to keep the mobility there, we're gonna do a little stretching, which most of our male counterparts do not do often.
So, question, what is the end goal?
Is it okay with you if I share info about your case? Okay, so Mr. Kurt came in with neck stiffness. So the end goal, we always ask the patient, so what did you come here for? Because you could have come, and why now, really? And he's like, it's getting to the point where it's unbearable. It's not something, I'm not used to living like this. I had a different quality of life before this, and what do you want to get out of this? I want to play with my grandkids again. I want to be able to drive with comfort. That's two goals that are measurable.
Yes.
Attainable, something that we can look towards. So really functionality. I was telling him, he's had something happen or go on with his hip since his high school basketball days as well, which bothers him on and off, but because he mentioned it at all, we also work on it as well. And I mentioned to him just the ability to perform a squat is actually, studies show that it's directly linked to your mortality and your autonomy. So squatting is a basic function of life. You have to do it to use the restroom, to get in the car, to bend over and do dishes or laundry. Once you've lost the ability to hip hinge and squat,
yes,
you're relying on someone else to take care of bodily function that's vital for life.
Yes.
So functionality is the main goal for my chiropractic, to get patients back to, if it's like I used to be able to ride a bike for a mile, man, and I haven't jumped on a bike in years. We're gonna get you back on a bike.
Okay.
If it's, I used to do strongman competitions, or maybe it's the patient that's in the gym every single day and they're like, I know that I'm strong, but this hurts. That's not what we're doing in here. We're not showing off and showboating for strength. There's a difference between strength and stability, flexibility and mobility. Those are different things. So you can be the strongest person in the world and still need some form of chiropractic care or physical therapy because of the wrong form. You can lift 500 pounds, but if that low back is lifting you and it's not your glutes and your hamstrings, which were what they were designed to do, you're gonna be injured.
Yes.
And for a long time too, because the low back is unforgiving. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. Yes. Wow. Did you hear that explanation? It's fascinating for me to see that because this is my first time seeing her in action. But to give those explanations, those doctoral explanations, man, it's fascinating. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay? Hey, this young lady knows exactly what she's doing.
Is that really how high your leg could go? I knew it.
Yeah. With your little petite body, how do you gather up the strength to to pop these big guys and get them
back in shape,
get them
back in line.
Back in line.
So chiropractic care, the adjustment. So if you know anything about chiropractic, it's an art and a philosophy. And the art about chiropractic is that you won't go to any two chiropractors that practice the same way, that adjust their patients the exact same, because there's so many adjusting styles and different forms of chiropractic that have developed over the last number of years, decades, if you will. So I have had to work really hard on my speed and precision, because what you don't have in weight, you have to make up in speed. So there are reps that you can do, there are exercises. There's a whole chiropractic workout that I just do that focus on what's called my fast twitch muscles, because my speed is how I make up with my lack of weight. But also I work to my body size. So you saw me put him on his side and you saw me use my leg to adjust him on the side. There are certain people who are smaller than him that I would actually drop my whole weight into, but you have to gauge, okay, I'm not about to take out my back trying to put you back in alignment. There are smarter ways to do this.
Yes.
And so that's why you kind of have to invest in your chiropractic education, because they can only teach you so much in class, but there are so many seminars and mentors and people that you can go see that look like you, that mimic your body size, that will teach you, okay, this is how you do this for a person bigger than you, so that you stay in practice as long as possible. Because if I try to show off and have Napoleon syndrome and try to do everything that I do for smaller patients on ones that are larger than me, I'm not going to be in practice very long.
Yes, yes.
I mean, Mr. D, you're already here. You might as well get adjusted.
An adjustment?
An adjustment. Come on.
I don't know if I need one or not, but me being in the barber industry for a long time, they say barbers have these issues that we never know about. We have no idea about them. So, hey, man.
Absolutely.
Might as well. Since I've seen you.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Check out the knees here.
This is my head surgery.
Okay. Well, this one we'll just gently mobilize it instead of doing that. See, and it's important for your patients to let you know, okay, I've had this done, so that you can change up your style.
Yeah.
You just gently move it around, make sure it's nice and movable. Any pain in any of these iterations? Swing, let me help you up. And swing your legs around this way. Yeah. Just gonna see how your head joint is moving. Sit down here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We've done it 3 times, so we'll let it be. As my professors would say, we are not crackheads. Okay. Our $50 now. It's $50 a drop in. But I'm probably gonna raise that to $75 because I spend an hour with every patient. I've got ultrasound, laser, I do TENS, I do soft tissue. We're doing at least 30 minutes of exercise. So I realize I'm kind of selling myself short by only charging a cash price of $50 a visit. It's hard to ask for money as an entrepreneur, a young one, because I don't want to seem like I'm swindling anyone or I'm just here for the money. But then after doing that 4 months, I realize I'm being taken advantage of.
Well, the thing I say with any business in the beginning, the more you give, the more you will receive. So in the beginning, it's okay to start low, just to show people what you can really do.
Exactly.
Your rates are fine. Do good work. And what's great about that, like Mr. Kirk, when he comes in to see me, my haircuts are only $50. He pays me $120.
Wow.
Over and above because he knows the quality. And that's the same thing with you. So when people come in, those people that you want to stick around and come back, they will notice who you are and they reward you for it, okay? So, hey, keep your prices, if you're
manageable.
Yeah, keep them manageable. Don't worry about the price. Do the work. The money will find you.
That is so true. That's what my mom says. Don't grow tired of doing good.
That's right. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mention again, you were saying about your monthly and your 2-week bi-weekly fees.
So my drop-in fee, like if you just want to come in, like you just schedule once every few weeks, or maybe even once a month, that's $50. For my memberships, people who want to come in once a week, or people who have a previous sports injury or something that's nagging at them that just won't go away no matter how much stretching they've done, they probably have seen another chiropractor, that's $140 a month. And my care is comprehensive, so that's inclusive with your adjustment, your soft tissue or whatever passive modality we use, and your active therapy. So, and that also, if you calculate it, it ends up being a free session. Instead of, if you come once a week and you pay the $50 each, then it'll actually end up being $200 a month, but we've knocked it down to $140. And for people coming or who want to come twice a week, or that I recommend come twice a week, those are for people who have an acute or what's called a recent injury, or something that's nagging them that happened recently. So maybe they slept wrong for a number of hours and they have something called pseudotorticollis, or maybe they've had a recent motor vehicle accident, a recent injury from the gym that is just something that's newer. I recommend coming in twice a week or at least a month, so that we're doing the active rehab, we're repatterning your movement. That's $280 a month. And that also includes a free adjustment, because if you calculate it, it comes to $300 actually. And yeah. And again, that's comprehensive. So your rehab, your adjustment, and the passive modalities that we use. We have cupping, ultrasound, laser, ISTM. We have a cervical traction unit. I do scraping. I do it all. I'm getting dry needle certified. So,
Wow.
yes.
Hey, this girl is on a fast track. Let me rephrase this. This woman is on a fast track to success. Okay, she knows what she's doing. All right, and she's qualified, and she also knows where she's going. All right, so that's huge. Okay, hey, y'all come out, support this young black doctor that's doing ordinary things in extraordinary ways. Okay, hey.
And can I also say, I have my Master of Science in Functional Nutrition. So if you want to get your nutrition together, and not even chiropractic, I do that too.
Wow. Fascinating. Okay, like we always say, hey, it's Western GQ for the passion and a whole lot of fashion.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
the
my
support
pleasure.
is unreal. I don't even know. I had no idea. He got me. He was in on it. But like, this just made my weekend at this point.
Oh man, no. What I'm a big fan of is when I see, especially young people that are doing the right thing. I've known her when she was a baby, and her parents instilled in her to do the right thing. And when you do the right thing and you obey your parents, you can see what happens, you know? This is just only the beginning. Imagine 10 years, 15 years, 20 years from now, who knows where she'll be. But if she stays connected to the right people, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you stay humble and you obey your mom and your dad, the sky's the limit.
Man, growing up, I used to be so annoyed. Like, oh, she's so tough, man. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
But it's some things that my dad told me growing up that I'll never forget. And one of those things is, you take your fate into your own hands. And that doesn't mean go outside of what God is saying to do, but he's saying when you leave your fate in others' hands, then you're going to get what they give you.
Okay.
And that has resonated with me in everything. Another one, be proactive, Raven. When you're reactive, everything's going to go to shambles. Like, it's things that I can never forget.
Yes.
And I instill that in my practice. I mean, this is taking my fate into my own hands to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never imagine working for another chiropractor. The amount of shadowing and internship experience that I had as a student showed me that this field needed me. Sorry. Like, this field, they put us through too much education for you to be laying down on somebody's table, getting popped for 5 minutes, and then you heading out on your way. Like, You can teach a monkey how to crack a back. That's not why they gave us a doctoral degree.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're not just handing out doctoral degrees easily in this country.
No.
So you can imagine the education they put us through to get this degree. And you would never know it because chiropractors just don't employ all of that education. And so I was just like, I just heard God be like, well, if you thought you could do better, then do it then. And so I said, okay. And if you would have seen this office, I mean, he saw it when it was bare. I had this table, those little shelves, this, and these folding chairs. That's it.
That's it, huh?
And I used to be embarrassed because I mean, you know what you can imagine a doctor's office to look like, or a chiropractic office, or a PT clinic. You expect it to have all the bells and whistles, all the equipment, everything you can think of. And so I found myself apologizing to my patients, like, I'm getting stuff in, I promise, I'm professional. And they're like, but you did it.
Yes.
You started.
Yes. Yes. You know, to see somebody grow, that's the thrill. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're my daughter. You know, you're my niece. I'm a part. You know, I played a part in it, and that's why I'm here. I took off work just to see you. Today is your day. Your day, and the world needs to see you, and they will. I'm going to make sure of that. Okay, we're going to make sure of that. All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, doctor.
You guys don't know how much this really means to me.
Man, ever since you've been adjusted, tomorrow you're gonna feel a difference. Tomorrow, you felt the sting today, but tomorrow morning you're gonna feel completely different in the morning. Because through life we walk crooked or walk with these pains. Our bodies never must have those pains. And now once you got in the line, I'll tell you about it's gonna feel. It's gonna feel completely different. Completely different. It's completely different.
Hey, I feel different already.
Remember when I can go so far when you shave it on my neck? I can only go this far before I came to her. Now I've been coming to her.
Wow.
And I can turn my head.
So you're mobile now. Your neck's mobile.
I'm mobile. It's feeling good.
Hey man, this is no joke. You're not just trying to save face. This young lady really has helped him. You know what I'm saying? Get back to normal. All right. All right. Yeah. Watch someone that I've known become successful. You know, we don't see that a whole lot. Not at that level. You know, so sky is the limit for this young lady, and I'm so proud. Not only of her, but of her parents. They did a great job. Job well done, Cotton. Job well done. Peace out, man.
Peace out, man. Love you, man.
Love you,
All
man.
right.
Thank
I'm
you,
out.
brother. All
See you later.